and you speak well for all the young people here today. If you could come forward, I'd like to present you with a plaque from the City of Belleville. And this plaque reads as follows: from the Corporation of the City of Belleville, Kristopher Knowles, in recognition of your hard work and commitment in bringing organ and tissue donation awareness to the attention of all Canadians, congratulations. Mary Ann Sills and the City of Council, Belleville, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Coughlin. Now we have another guest speaker, Mr. Anthony Mann of the OPD, who would like to say a few words.
Good morning, everybody. Just a few minutes earlier, I just had the pleasure of meeting Kristopher, and I first would like to express congratulations and thank you to everyone here that's donated and participated in the walk. You all are faced with different challenges. You haven't experienced already through your teenage years. And Chris, you not only demonstrate courage, but a great deal of inspiration for myself and for everyone here in what you're doing. It's a great cause, and keep what you can do for you.
In a few moments, we'll be meeting with Kristopher, but first of all, we'd like to introduce one of his managers who is on the road with him and is working alongside Kristopher, and that's Mr. George Marcello.
Bayside Secondary School, how's everybody today? Thank you. Terry Fox did have a dream about 24 years ago, and his dream was to have every Canadian donate $1 to cancer so that one day a cure would be found. And look what's happened in the last 24 years. Kristopher Knowles has a dream. His dream is to inspire every Canadian to become an organ donor so that the nearly 4,000 Canadians that are presently on the waiting list could have a chance to have their lives saved. If we can achieve the same success that Terry Fox did on his campaign, there are going to be many, many, many lives saved. And that's what this whole campaign is about. As we're going from community to community, we're traveling with a team, and I want to introduce that team. On my right behind the camera is Kelly Knowles, Kristopher's dad. And to his right is Assistant Road Manager Billy Atresia. Also, on behalf of Step by Step and Kristopher's Wish, locally, we'd like to acknowledge the following for contributions. Montana Restaurant for feeding us while we were here, and also I want to thank the Comfort Inn here in Belleville. Paul Armstrong, the owner of Comfort Inn, has not only helped us with accommodations in Belleville, but he's helped us with accommodations throughout Canada. So you have a local resident here that's helping us throughout the whole campaign. And also, I want to really thank the Ford dealership on North Point Avenue. We're traveling with a vehicle, a van and a motorhome, and our van needs some serious help. And they have agreed to help us this afternoon. We're going to be bringing in the van, and they're going to be making sure that it's back in good shape and will be able to follow Kris throughout the campaign. So let's give those businesses your local businesses. I also want to thank all the staff, your principal, Collins. And I want to take a chance to, who were the walkers this morning? Can they stand up? Let's give them a whole round of applause. And also the students. The students are the most important people in Kristopher's campaign. Through Kris, to you, he is trying to convey a very important message for every student here to think about. Through Kris, to you, we're hoping that you'll understand what he's trying to do. Through the youth in our country, that's how it's going to happen. It's going to happen through the youth that we're going to be able to save all 4,000 people. And that's why on Kristopher's campaign, we decided that we were going to organize all our activities with schools right across the country. Because it's through the youth that we're going to make this difference. And this incredible boy, Kristopher Knowles, who I met during my campaign, was the most amazing human being I ever met. When I met him in Sarnia, he didn't show any sign at all that he was suffering with a terminal disease. None at all. Because he had this great big smile on his face, and he had this spirit, a positive spirit. There was absolutely no indication that he was suffering with anything. And at the end of the day, on that day, he lifted up his shirt and he showed me all the scars on his stomach. And his stomach looks like a baseball, all knotted up. And he told me he's been on the waiting list for a liver transplant for most of his life. He's gone through 20 operations, life-saving operations. And yet, he continues to have a smile on his face. And let me tell you, because I'm with this kid every day, he doesn't whine. He doesn't complain, only when he doesn't eat though. He's just an amazing boy, and it just gives me great honor to be his road manager and to watch him as we're going from community to community. And he's going to probably explain it better than I will about his story when he comes up here, but it's through Kris that we're all getting our courage and determination to try and help save those 4,000 people. So I want to thank everybody for coming here, and let's help make Kristopher's wish a reality. Thank you.
Thank you, George. Okay, without further ado, we're now going to meet the man, the boy, who is behaving like a man, I would say, in his travels across Canada, who is doing so much for organ donation and is raising lots of awareness. So let's give a warm welcome to Kristopher Knowles.